Hello and welcome to another view from the cab on this rather overcast but warm and muggy English Wednesday. What I want to talk about today real quick is about road safety. It's about specifically I want to talk about the amount of car crashes and car accidents that have happened in my area. Good God, there's always something. Well, you might as well keep coming through, mate, because I can't go anywhere, can I? Bit of cheeky reversing. Probably have to go up on the pavement as well to let this truck through. Let's just get up on the pavement a little bit anyway, get out of his way, bump down. So is the amount of road accidents that have happened in this area in the southeast of England just this week. I mean, it's only Wednesday, you know, but the amount of road accidents. I mean, yesterday on one of the busy artery roads there was quite a bad accident. That was in the morning. In the afternoon there was a serious accident on the A2 up near Ebbsfleet, quite a serious one, and the road was closed for sort of 5+ hours. At the same sort of time there was another one just around the corner involving a bus and a motorcycle. Now, I'm not going to sort of apportion blame to any one specific road user, that'd be far too easy. Why is it that cars are safer than they've ever been? Cars, vans, trucks, buses are safer than they've ever been. I mean, these vans and stuff now, they're designed to hit a head-on crash. The engine falls away from the driver and the occupant. So that years ago, there were certain cars, you know, you could end up with a steering column through the face and an engine on your lap. Those days are gone. We haven't got those worries anymore. These new cars with their NCAP safety ratings, I think it was the Renault Megane, I think, was the first car in Europe to have 5 stars. I believe it was the Renault Megane. I could well be wrong. If anyone thinks I'm wrong or knows I'm wrong, please feel free to comment. But we have these safety standards now, and all these cars with their airbags and things, you know, their crumple zones, side impact protection, airbag curtains, you know, you name it. And, you know, there's blind spot sensors now, and there's lane change sensors. We've got all this technology, but still, and I suppose the only a car in itself, a car just sitting somewhere is pretty safe. I mean, this Mini in front of us, if it's just sitting, is safe. I suppose it's when people are involved. I'm not apportioning anything to this person in the car in front, but when people get involved, operating the machine that is known as the car, I suppose that's when it goes wrong. So it must be the people. A truck in itself is not a dangerous thing. A bus is not a dangerous thing all the time. It's just sitting parked somewhere. Roads are not dangerous. I mean, this road, if nobody ever drove on or used this road, there'd never be an accident, would there? If nobody ever used this road, you know, roads themselves are not dangerous. It must just be the people. Maybe people have got more complacent because they know, I mean, this person in front knows that should the worst happen, God forbid, that they are in a car accident, then they know that the engine won't end up on their lap and the steering column won't end up spearing them through the face like some hideous javelin. You know, because car safety is so good now. Maybe people have got complacent. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe we are different now because the bad old days are behind us. I don't know. it just seems strange now that even to me that I mean, in this part of the world, in the southeast of England, is a very, very busy corner. This has got to be probably the busiest corner of the country for the amount of people we've got all densely packed in. You know, it's a very, very busy corner. I'll probably go out on a limb and say it is the busiest part of the UK. You know, London and the southeast. We've got a lot of traffic. We've got a lot of foreign truck drivers going down our motorways, and that's nothing against foreign truck drivers, but we've got a lot of freight traffic. We've got a lot of trucks. You know, they travel through from Ireland, and they travel through, and they go over to continental Europe. We've got a lot of trucks, a lot of HGVs passing through, as well as regular traffic, residential traffic that's making its way round and stuff. So this is a very, very busy, you know. We listen to the radio, and every day, every single day on the traffic update, the travel report, it will say that there's a problem on the M25, the M20, the M2, the A2. It's never really the M26 though. The M26 cuts off a big corner between the M20 and the M25. So if you're going on from, say, Kent through to Surrey and on towards, say, Gatwick and Heathrow, you can just travel along the M26. It cuts off a big corner, but rarely the M26 gets a mention. I don't know why that would be, when it's probably just as busy as the M20 and the M25. Maybe not the M2, because the M2 is a shorter motorway and it's not linked to any other motorway by a motorway, so it's just a standalone motorway. But I don't know, it's a very strange thing that every single day there is a serious accident. I know there's a lot of traffic uses those roads, a hell of a lot of traffic that will use those particular motorways and roads, but every single day there's just a massive accident or a massive problem, and it can only be really because of people. That's all I can really put it down to. Maybe there's too many people and there's not enough police people. Maybe because the police they've had their budgets cut down to the bone, and there's just simply not enough police officers to go around. I've spoken about this before in other vlogs. There's simply just not enough police officers for our growing population. That I don't know, maybe people are just driving however they want and not to the rules, because they know that the police simply haven't got enough boots on the ground to enforce the rules. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe central government should wake up and realise that we need more police officers. You know, we simply need more police officers out and about, on the beat, on the roads, keep a track on things. Maybe that's what it boils down to. But there just seems to be too many car crashes for my liking, anyway. You know, I mean, obviously we'd like to live in a world where there was no horrible car accidents and there was, you know, nothing bad happened, but that's not the way it is. But I don't know. But those are just my views from the cab. Feel free to comment if you think I've missed anything, and if you've got any ideas as to why it might be, then I'll enjoy reading any comments you feel free to share. So until next time, bye bye for now.